Hey, welcome to Mark's Basement Arcade. This is the Mark's Basement Arcade card tricks. As you can see, I got the bank off the top. Normally screws down here. I started going through the light sockets and started putting some switches, stand-up targets back on. I got all the leaf switches from here this way. I still gotta put some on there. But yeah, I'm just gonna start going through this side. It's just easier for me to get this side, and then when I'm done, I'll flip it over and go that side. But I have to go through all these leaf switches yet. Verify there's no spinners. I have yet found a spinner on these banks, so they must really have built these leaves good. I would say probably 90% of spinners I find are on these types of leaves where they're little tiny ones. Those are probably about 90%. Once in a great while, I'll find one on a stand-up target. But usually these longer ones, I never find them on. But you can see we are going LEDs. These are non-ghosting LEDs. Basically everything underneath the playfield will be non-ghosting, and then everything above the playfield will be just regular plain old comet bulbs. So yeah, these are all comet non-ghosting. So I use these underneath so you don't get the flicker of when the score motor does its thing or other things do their thing. These will not flicker. Incandescents do not flicker either. It's just that they hold their, let's say they hold their power longer because it's a filament that gets actually hot and glows. So when it does cut the power, you don't notice it like a LED where it has that flicker because it loses power, so the light just disappears. Like incandescent, like these, they hold on to the power because they're generating heat and that filament is glowing. So when you cut the power for a split second, it does dim, but you don't even notice it. So that's why you go non-ghosting underneath playfields, if that makes any sense. Q-tips are used to clean all the inserts. As you can see, clean, dirty. Dirty, you can just see the big difference between clean, 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 dirty. They're just filthy. So gotta go through and clean them. Also the pop bumpers will also have comet non-ghosting bulbs in them. Those are wedge bulbs that I gotta put in. Here you can see more of the rollovers. But yeah, they turn out real nice when you put them in a rock tumbler. But yeah, I find it's easier to go through the bank like that. And then I gotta put all new coil sleeves in these coils. Everything, all the coils have been tested on here and they're all in perfect shape. Usually that's how it is on Gottlieb's. Williams and Bally are a whole nother thing. These types of coils that are in here, which are like that, they always are perfect. I don't know if I've ever replaced the Gottlieb coil. I don't know, maybe I have. Yeah, I believe I have. This one's been replaced. You can tell. It's different. These have the older paper style, and that one's a plastic one. So yeah. And the other one's been replaced. I'm not sure if those have been replaced. They look original. But maybe that center pop bumper has a different kick value than, yeah, it's a different coil. It's a 4893. No, it is. So that coil's been replaced. These are 4893s also. There you can see it now, 4893. So that one's been replaced at one time. So maybe those have been replaced. I can't tell. Possibly. But maybe that just came with a different one. Who knows? This game's old. But yeah, there's a cabinet again. So yeah, that's the update for the Gottlieb card tricks. I go around this side, I'll take Playfield, flip it over, and do the other side. But yeah, there'll be some cool stuff here. Give me a like and a thumbs up and subscribe. Like I say, most of you people just come and watch videos and never subscribe. So it's free and it helps me out. So give me a like, drop a comment, admire my thumb. Take care and later.